the guy who hosted our show, the show that we did for Nat Geo, about the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, was another guy that our friend introduced us to named Johnny Fratto, whose family was pretty well connected in LA. Like when you went into a restaurant with Johnny, you got like the best seats. I mean, it was like, that was the only time that I've ever really been exposed to genuine mob guys. And I certainly, I mean, what I knew about Johnny was that he was a guy who had connections. I don't know anything more about him than that. He hosted our show. He did a very good job for a guy who wasn't a TV personality, and he treated us like gold. He had this apartment in Beverly Hills where, it was interesting. Those guys. So I did get some exposure to that. And the show that we did was just about the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. And it was based on a book by a guy named Jonathan Eig, who's an outstanding writer, that sort of postulates that maybe Capone didn't have as much to do with that whole thing as people thought. So that was the premise of the show. But there was still the show was visually fantastic. And it turned out pretty well. It did pretty well in the UK from what I understand. I don't remember what the numbers were. This was back in 2011 something. But it did really well in the UK.